Hello everyone, back tuning into today's second video. Going to have a look at the weather next 10 to 14 days for today's second video. So day 10 will take us to around the 27th of November. We'll be able to extend out beyond that with yesterday GFS and ECM ensembles. They run to around a couple of weeks. And have a look at 7SB2 at the end of the video next 4 weeks. That'll take us into December, of course, well into December. So I shall go on with that for you very shortly. Just say that the first video released today was the ECM WF 38 again for the UK and for the rest of Europe as well. So have a look at that if you have not yet done so. And around 7, 8-ish tonight, probably be a bit later. I am running quite late today. Again, as always at this time of the year, always seem to be running late, don't I? So probably be after 7, sometime between 7 and 8 o'clock. We'll have the latest Christmas update. It'll be a sick Christmas update. It'll be very interesting to see what that shows, because the last one was absolutely amazing with like blizzards on Christmas Day. And it's currently seeing over 3,000 views, that 5th Christmas update. So really special Christmas update. It'll be interesting to see what the 6th update shows and whether it can live up to it. Somehow I doubt it will. But we'll find out tonight, you know, around 7, 8 o'clock. Right, so I'm going to shout out our latest channel member. So on Sunday, in Sunday's live stream, we picked up 2 channel members. So I'm going to say thank you so much to, because I'm shouting out the first channel member yesterday. So I'm going to say thank you very much to our second channel member from Sunday's live stream, Richard Palmer. Thank you so much to Richard Palmer for becoming a channel member for GavsWeatherVids. It's absolutely incredible. Thank you so much, Richard, for doing that. So if you'd like to become a channel member for GavsWeatherVids, all you need to do is come to GavsWeatherVids YouTube homepage, click the join button, and find out all the videos as well, by the way. Click that, it'll take you through to another page where you can see what benefits you get for becoming a channel member, and you can sign up on that page as well. Thank you so much to all of you for becoming channel members for GavsWeatherVids. We're on 47 channel members now, so you need to put on another 3 to get to 50 channel members. That's absolutely amazing, isn't it? Subs are continuing to go up as well, so we are currently at around 8,133 subs. I think we're on the grind to 9k subs. So if you're new to the channel, and we have been putting on a lot of new, you know, subscribers. So if you are new to the channel, then please make yourself known in the comments, you know, leave a comment and tell us that you have subscribed to the channel. And if you aren't yet subbed to the channel, please can you do so? You need to click the subscribe button, then click the bell notification icon, all notifications. You'll be notified by YouTube when we release content, and also when we live stream as well. Thank you so much to everybody for all of the support, and particularly thank you to Richard Palmer for becoming our latest channel member. Thanks so much, Richard, for doing that. Right, so I'm going to show you some pictures. I should have shown these in yesterday's video, but I was running so late yesterday that I didn't have time. I'm running late again today, but I've got to show you some of your pictures. So first of all, this is on the Discord, by the way. So you can share your pictures with us on the GavsWeatherVids Discord. The link to join is in the description with the video. So this one from Jeffers Craft on the west coast in California. Look at this, some snow last week for Jeffers in California. We think of California as being like baking hot, and I know that it wasn't all that many weeks ago, but it's over 100 Fahrenheit there where Jeffers is. But last week it was actually snowing. Can you believe it? Look at that. Snow in California. We don't associate California with snow all that much, but it's a big old state, California. Not all of it is hot all of the time. Far from it. So yeah, Jeffers had some snow last week. This one from 456 or 456, I think that is, showing a nice sunset picture. This one from Navanjalda, again showing a nice sort of bright autumnal afternoon. We had a time lapse from Iceman. Navanjalda posted this one as well, showing Anvil Clouds in Essex. This one from VXLKS, showing nice autumnal trees. I think this is from Ireland, from Dublin probably. So yeah, lovely autumnal leaves and trees in Dublin. This one from Ryan 56. Autumnal afternoon there. Nice sunset from Jeffers in California. Thank you so much, Jeffers, for sharing your weather pictures with us. These from Capture Media, Victoria Elwood, went to Hillsborough Forest Park on Sunday and got a few good photos. Thank you so much, Victoria, Capture Media, for sharing these on the GavsWeatherVids Discord. Swan looking very, very happy there. Nice bit of mackerel here from Gab Stub. Gab Stub showing a nice bit of mackerel sky. Thank you so much, Gab, for that. Not Gav, Gab. 456 again, with a nice sort of sunset type picture. Right, got a couple of videos there from Ryan showing an epic squall line pushing through. So if you want to see those, you'll have to join the GavsWeatherVids Discord. Another one from Jeffers, nice sky. Yeah, nice autumnal sky, a fall sky from California. Ryan56 posted these ones, so autumnal looking afternoon. I think Ryan's in like Manchester area, something like that. So autumnal afternoon, Manchester area. Shira shared these ones, rainy sky, rainy morning sky in Wolverhampton. Oh, Death posted these. Not much going on, but a quick pleasant stroll along the Lee Navington in North London this afternoon. No Reaper in sight. That's good to hear. There was no Reaper with Death by the river the other afternoon when he took these captures. Thank you so much, Death, for posting those. Rather twisted looking tree there from Ryan. I think we're nearly at the end now. The one from 456, nice sunny afternoon sky. Noble Elite Birds having a bath on a windy but sunny autumn day. And then Navan Gelder shared that one. Sunny afternoon, full afternoon sky, autumn afternoon sky. So thank you so much for sharing your pictures on the Discord. This one was shared with us by Nathan Richardson. So thank you so much, Nathan, for sharing this one. So I think Nathan is in the northeast of the country. So thank you, Nathan, for sharing that one with us. And this one's from Richard Trott, again from the northeast, Richard Redcar. So nice rainbow, some nice rainbow pictures from Sunday, showery day, of course, on Sunday. So thank you to Nathan, thank you to Richard for emailing those to me to GavsWeatherVids@gmail.com. If you'd like to have your pictures featured within videos, all you need to do is email them to me at GavsWeatherVids@gmail.com. Post them to the comment box at GavsWeatherVids.com or our Discord, and you can share them with us on our Facebook and Twitter pages, and we have a bit of time, usually on a Monday. Occasionally I might have to put it on into another video, as I have done this week, but usually on a Monday we'll share some of your weather pictures when we get a bit of time. Thank you so much, everybody, for doing that. Right, let's have a look at what's going on with Hurricane Iota then. So this went up to Category 5 hurricane yesterday. It gave maximum sustained winds of 160 miles per hour. It has weakened dramatically and is now giving maximum sustained of 85 miles per hour. So it's still a really powerful hurricane. But nowhere near as powerful as it was like this time yesterday when it was bearing down on the coast of Central America. So giving maximum sustained winds of 85 miles per hour with a minimum set pressure of 965 millibars and moving westwards at 8 miles per hour. Clicking on Iota shows what's going to happen with this. So let's go just here. We can see this is going to become a tropical storm as it moves inland and dissipates further over the next hour or two. So the current position is just there. By like tonight, it's going to be in central parts of, inland central part of Central America as tropical storm, then going post-tropical by the time we get through to tomorrow. So nearly over and done with, but at the moment still very powerful, still a hurricane. And key points with this from National Hurricane Centre, point number 1, life-threatening flash flooding and river flooding is expected through Thursday across portions of Central America due to heavy rainfall from Iota. I don't know how to pronounce this one. Flooding and mudslides across portions of Honduras, Nicaragua and Guatemala could be exacerbated by Hurricane Ita's recent effects there, resulting in significant to potentially catastrophic impacts. Point number 2, strong winds primarily close to the centre of Iota and along the coast of Nicaragua and Honduras are still expected in the next several hours. Things should start to improve there in the coming hours, hopefully. Right, okay, we don't want to go there. We want to go to there. Right, these are the GFS upper air temperature and precipitation ensembles for the next couple of weeks. We're on at Swansea in South Wales today. So red line is a 30-year upper air temperature average for Swansea. Starting off very mild at the moment, but temperatures are going to drop over the next day or two. It's going to become a lot cooler as we go into like tomorrow, and particularly on Thursday. By the time we get through the weekend, the temperatures are lifting back up again, so it becomes milder as we go over weekend and into next week, and then reasonably close to a 30-year upper air temperature average. Low precipitation spikes as well, so regularly unsettled from beginning to end, really. And looking particularly unsettled actually now at the very end of November and into the start of December. Bear in mind that's close to the Irish Sea and exposed to the Irish Sea and the Atlantic, so obviously it's going to be quite a wet place at the best of times, but probably it is an indication that things are going to be staying relatively unsettled as we go on, as we go through the rest of November. Right, so I'm going to go there. Temperature anomalies from the 17th, 25th November going to be a little bit milder than average. Precipitation anomalies from the 17th, 25th November are going to be drier than average for England and Wales, a little bit wetter average for Western Scotland. Maybe a surprise given that ensemble that we just saw there. So there's going to be some precipitation around in the next week, obviously. But the wetter part is actually like end of November into start of December, actually, in the more extended range. This is the latest wind flow map from earthnullschool.net, showing that winds are in from a south to southwesterly direction today. So in May comes westerly, southwesterly, so it's another mild day. The air is originating somewhere down towards the Canary Islands, that sort of area, wafting northwards into northern western Europe. So that's the reason it is very mild out there this afternoon. This hour UK Met is looking for Friday, so it will be a little bit colder at the end of the week, and this little transient ridge of high pressure. We could actually have a frost on Friday morning, but it won't be long for the southwesterlies are back, and by Saturday we're all going to be back into a mild push of winds from the west and from the southwest as well. Heading up as far as we go with the UK Met is to 144 hours, which is Monday the 23rd of November. A little ridge over the country then. Again, probably a little bit more settled, and there could be some night frost, particularly so down in the south. GFS looks like that for Friday. So again, we have a cold start to Friday with a frost and cloud and showery rain will push across the country. They start to go milder behind that with winds turning into the southwest. Heading up in towards the extended range into the middle part of next week, we find high pressure building up from the south. That turns us drier. Could produce some night frost, especially for more southern and eastern parts of the country. Moving up towards day 10, the high pressure is trying to get itself towards Scandinavia, but not really able to do so. Low pressure out in the Atlantic, keep things pretty flat, really. And as you move up into the extended range, like into the end of November, start of December, low pressure then begins to come in off the Atlantic, bringing wet and windy weather back. So you remember yesterday, the GFS 6 set was showing easterlies. Today, it's showing like west-northwesterlies and quite unsettled for the end of November and the beginning of December. Still quite cold, though, by the beginning of December. Winds are in from a northwesterly direction. I mean, it's not as cold as the easterly we saw yesterday, but nevertheless, winds coming in from the northwest. The air is originating from like southern Greenland, so it's bound to be quite chilly that right at the very end of the GFS run, which is Thursday, the 3rd of December. GM looks like this. Again, a little transient ridge on Friday could give us a frosty start, but we're soon back into those southwesterlies into the weekend. Then early next week, again, we're trying to get this ridge building from the south. It's affecting England and Wales in particular. So a little bit drier, perhaps a little bit cold with some frost there, showery bursts of rain in the north and the west. And then later next week, it turns more generally unsettled again, moving up towards day 10. That's how we're looking to get to day 10, which is Friday the 27th of November. Low pressure still in from off the Atlantic. We are raising the heights a little bit over Scandinavia, but definitely the model output today has backed away from that idea of a Scandinavian high. You remember yesterday, a lot of model output seemed to be going towards a Scandinavian high for the beginning of December. Today, they kind of pulled back from it. And this is very often what happens, you know, in the winter, that the moths will play around with Scandinavian Highs, they'll sort of play around with the idea, but then they'll pull back from it. And then they might go for it again, and then they'll pull back, and then they'll go for it again, and then they'll pull back. Eventually they can get there sometimes, but it can take the moths a few goes, and the atmosphere, I suppose, you know, take the atmosphere a few goes to get into Scandinavian High. This is how the ECM is looking. So again, a little ridge across the country on Friday. Could give a frosty start, but soon back into those west-south-westerlies. Into next week, the south is mainly dry, quite chilly with some overnight frost, but north and west looking more unsettled. Moving up towards day 10, we all turn more unsettled then, with low pressure in from off the Atlantic, bringing wet and windy weather back from the west by day 10, Friday 27th of November. This is the rainfall forecast based on that ECM run from Meteo.com. So there'll be showery rain in the north and west in particular over the next day or so. Going into next week, still some rain across the country. When it starts to turn drier though, through next week, and we could get some frost down in the south through the early part of the week anyway. And then later on, the rain comes back in from off the Atlantic, move up towards day 10. It looks like we're turning quite unsettled by then, with low pressure being quite heavy rain in across England and Wales. These are the options on the table within the ECM ensembles today for day 10 from the Icelandic Met Office. This gets us to the 27th of November. So we have 13 members of the ECM ensembles with low pressure to our north and northwest, high pressure to our south-southwest. Winds are in from a mild westerly direction. Driest and probably coolest weather would be in the south with risk of overnight frost. 12, including the control and the operational run, look unsettled at day 10, bringing low pressure in from off the Atlantic. Whoops, just better get the phone. Okay, phone answer. Sorry about that, everybody. I got someone dialing in to GavsWeatherVids Towers. Right, let's carry on then. So, we're going through the ECM ensembles through Icelandic Met Office at day 10, which is the 27th of November. So let's do it again then. 13 just here with high pressure to the south and low pressure to the north. They're going to be mild and bring the winds up from the southwest. 12 with deep low pressure over to the western country and bringing in the winds off the Atlantic. That's more unsettled. It's still pretty mild, but it's more unsettled. It does include the control and the operational run as well. 11 with low pressure out in the middle of the Atlantic and a trough just to our east. That looks rather strange. I'm not sure what's going on there. Perhaps trying to build up some sort of transient ridge. I don't know. But that's generally still unsettled, I think, in westerly. 9 down here, very unsettled, deep low pressure over top of the country, bringing westerlies. And then 6 just there, building up a Scandinavian high. We've got 6 here that are still going for this idea of a Scandinavian high at the end of November, and trying to get wind into more of an easterly direction. And then in 2 weeks' time, these are the options that we've got, 2 of them. So we have 32 members of the ECM ensembles. This is for the 2nd of December, by the way. 32 members of the ECM ensembles have below pressure to the north, a mid-Atlantic ridge going towards Greenland. So unsettled and probably quite cold, bringing in the winds from like a northwesterly direction there. That'd be similar to how the GFS 6Z is finishing, I think, with northwesterlies and unsettled, but quite chilly with the air coming from like southern Greenland. And then, of course, we've got the 19 just here that are massively building up high pressure to the north. They've got blocking Scandinavian High, ridging out into Norwegian Sea, and winds going into the east. Cold easterly winds with that. So 19 going for cold easterlies by the look of it. And 32, the majority, so that's a significant minority, 32, a majority of ECM ensemble runs going for unsettled and quite chilly northwesterlies. Right, so last thing to look at is CFSV2. These are 500 millibar heights breaking down to week periods. The first week period will take us from the 17th to 23rd of November. The coming week will have high pressure to the south and low pressure to the north. Winds will be in westerly direction, mild and dry in the week ahead, really. Week 2 is going to be the 24th to the 30th of November, still with high pressure to the south, low pressure to the northwest. Jet stream doing something a little bit like that. So again, we're bringing in mild southwesterlies with that one. Week 3 looks a bit colder. This is the 1st to the 7th of December. The high pressure pulls out into the middle of the Atlantic, then to a mid-Atlantic ridge. Low pressure to the north of Scotland could send a jet stream on a northwest-southeast alignment. And so that could be quite a chilly start. I mean, I don't want to go overboard. It's not severely cold, but it could be quite a chilly start to December. Maybe cold enough for snow showers in the north. And then week 4 looks like that. We return to milder weather in week 4 today. This is the 8th to the 14th of December, with high pressure then back to the south, low pressure to the northwest, and winds are in from a west to southwesterly direction once again. That's a change on yesterday, when yesterday, week 4, looked quite cold. So the CFS is changing from run to run, I think, at the moment for this week 3 and particularly week 4 period. Right then, okay, so if you enjoyed this video, please can you click like. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Tell your friends about GavsWeatherVids and get them to subscribe as well. And let us know in the comments what you think about all of this. And if you subscribe, you'll be able to see future weather content whenever you want on demand. Right, so that's it then for video number 2. We're going to be back with one more video later on. We're going to have a bit of fun and we're going to do a Christmas update. Christmas update number 6, I think that is. And that will be with you sometime around 7, 8-ish. I'm not entirely sure of the time that will be released because I am running very late again today. But that will be coming up for you this evening, the 6th Christmas 2020 update. For this one, that's all for now. And thanks for watching. Bye for now.